Once again, thank you to the incredible Quiet Viking, who I was like, dude, can you change the timer on the animation? And then, fuck, didn't start recording yet. Fuck. Start over. Start over. Once again, thanks to the incredible Quiet Viking who made that animation. Who I just asked him, hey, can you just edit it so that like the timer is down to an hour? And he was like, got it, and sent it to me in like 5 minutes. I didn't even realize until just now that he replaced the shield with the spinning fucking wheel. Holy hell. Holy hell. Quiet Viking is the best. Hey guys, hey listen, hey guys, listen, okay? We have a new rule today on the show. We have a new rule, okay? Are you ready for the new rule? That's right, good vibes only. That guy's a fucking thief! Sorry, my bad. Good vibes, though. Good vibes. So yeah, you're probably missing a joke. So I am, of course, talking about fucking PalWorld, and specifically a gentleman who runs a thing called Good Vibes Gaming. Who had an incredibly viral tweet yesterday, who was like, PalWorld's proof that if it feels good, people will just ignore AI, and it's doomed. And when this happens to art and music, it's all over. It's so depressing. And that was yesterday. And then Gene Park, friend of the show, went, hey, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you're talking about? And he never responded. And then a day later, today, he got community noted that every single thing in his post is completely fucking bullshit. And he went with the phrase like, listen, I'm not taking down that post, even though it doesn't look like PalWorld has AI, because I don't want to delve into such a hot button topic, air quotes from me, that he helped create, and air quotes from me. So just celebrate people, man. And it's just like, fucking shut up. You helped create this. Oh man, bro. I, like, fuck playing PalWorld. Fuck playing PalWorld. Who gives a shit about playing PalWorld? It's all about fucking the discourse, man. I am so here. I cannot stop talking about PalWorld. Me and Gene are just fucking on our phones, just fucking, I can't stop talking. Oh my God. It is the most interesting thing to happen to video games in like a year. Oh my God. It is so interesting. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I came into my pants. No, I had to turn the heat down. It's a little warm in here. Like, there's so much here. There is so much here. And I want to talk about it so much. Like, Gene told me that he went to MagFest and like ran into Wooly and just started ranting about PalWorld like an insane person. And Wooly was like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh, okay. So, and like people are so angry. Like that's the thing that I'm kind of fascinated by, which is like people are so angry, and they were so quick to become angry based off of like accusations, based off of nothing. And I am baffled. I'm so like, I want to make it really clear before we even start talking about this. Okay. I don't approve of image or text or voice scraping generative AI that takes people's work without their consent. Can we just put that right out there? That stuff is a plagiarism machine. It is immoral. If you want to make an image generating AI thing, here's a really good example. DLSS, the video card technique that NVIDIA uses to give you better anti-aliasing, basically uses footage of a game to image generate better edges for games. And it's the developer does it to their own game, right? The Tomb Raider remaster is using image-generated textures that they made or bought the textures for to feed into the robot to AI upscale the stuff faster. Right? Like, there are absolutely ethical ways to use this type of technology. However, it has been massively distorted and very, very publicly misused by people who just go, I want to have a machine that steals everybody's bullshit. Because I have all these crypto server farms that were working on NFTs, and now NFTs are fucking falling through, so I got to figure out a new racket. Right? Pokafan says this whole thing has taught me that people don't know what AI is. Listen, okay? Artists have it hard. Visual artists, audio artists, etc. have it hard. It is hard to make a legitimate living. Everyone is trying to steal your bullshit, okay? However, it is really, really important, like genuinely important for the safety of artists' continued work to not point fingers willy-nilly, because if you do so, you do a couple of things. One, the accusation that PalWorld is AI, when it probably doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't, but it probably doesn't, does a couple of things. One, it causes people to panic. Two, it makes AI look super, super fucking legit. The average douchebag gets, hey man, did you hear that PalWorld game is AI? They go, really? Cool. You're fucking, like, you're hurting that shit, right? Like, wow, you could do that. That's crazy. You should like, it's like, you're like, it's like, did you hear about this new drug made from orphans that makes your dick 10 times bigger? Like, all you have done is endanger the lives of more orphans, whether or not it works or not. Like, do you remember when, I think it was Republicans in the United States were like, liberals want to attack and dethrone God. And every single person I saw that was like, that sounds cool as fuck. That sounds cool as shit. But also, like, I think there's a gentleman named Dinga. I forget his last name, but he's the creative lead for Deathloop and Blade, the new Blade game, right? And he has this really long post, but the basic thing is that, like, he keeps seeing people saying this game is made with AI, and he's like, as a game designer, you people are insane. You are Pat Riot fired 530 people an hour ago. Oof, good, great, awesome. But he goes on to, like, you people have lost your fucking minds that you think like a fucking robot could put this amount of shit together. Right? And he brought up a really good example where people were like, the models are really, really close to Pokemon. And this is a whole different topic because people are going through the models and being like, some of these are like insanely similar to a Pokemon model. Like crazy similar to Pokemon models. And some of them look like pieces of a different Pokemon, like slapped together. But from what I've seen 3D modelers talking about, what it appears to be is that they didn't rip it or kit bash it or scope it or anything like that. It looks like they had a picture of the Pokemon on their fucking second monitor and fucking use that as like a reference to make a fake, legally distinct Pokemon. Because the triangles are actually all in different places. So, like, they did it the super hard way. Instead of just... and then we move on to a lady who works over at Bloomberg who interviewed a bunch of lawyers yesterday and had them play PalWorld for up to 10 hours. And the lawyers go, yeah, these don't look like that much like a Pokemon. And here's the thing. They're wrong. They look just like Pokemon. But a lawyer is going to be conservative because the law is conservative. And so unless the game has motherfucking Pikachu in it, they're probably safe. And I go back to Dinga from Arcane, who describes like the similarity of like these look like fucking Pokemon and like you catch them like Pokemon as parody. And he uses an example I never thought I would ever see in game development, which is Spaceballs. And he's like, does Spaceballs look like Star Wars? Yeah, of course it does. It looks as much like Star Wars as possible. Because it's Star Wars but jokes. Right? And I was talking to Paige about this because like Spaceballs is the fucking best. And most people don't know there is a very specific reason Spaceballs was allowed to come out. So Mel Brooks was in fact contacted by the movie studios, I believe LucasArts, because Spaceballs was so similar to Star Wars. And they were like, we do not like this. This is too close. And they did reach an agreement that allowed Spaceballs to come out, and that is that they were not allowed to sell toys. And that's why when you meet Yogurt in Spaceballs, he has this massive fucking bit about merchandising. That's where the movie makes its real money. And that's why, man, Mel Brooks is the best. And it's like, hey, guess what you're not gonna fucking see ever? a fucking depresso on a shelf. Also, man, I caught a depresso. Depresso wants to fucking kill himself, and he mines like 1 fucking mile an hour, and his special ability is that he blasts enough energy drinks that he runs really fast. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. So yeah, Dinga recontextualizing this as Spaceballs, the video game, really does a lot. I also think that, I mean, let's be honest. There's always the possibility that comes out that the game is actually like a criminal, criminal thievery. But, I don't like this version of events in which we point at something and go, that's crimes, and then you go prove it and they go vibes, and I'm like, I don't like that. It reminds me when we were doing a Let's Watch and H Bomber Guy's video came out and we were watching that video about dogs getting arrested, and somebody was like, well, I bet this is plagiarized too. It's like, no, we're not gonna fucking do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. Right? I'm not gonna do that. I mean, fuck, dude. Fucking Street Fighter 2 clones ended up in court. Like real court. Dan Hibiki is a character making fun of Street Fighter clones. Because Art of Fighting is like fucking right there. It is, oh man, it is fucking right there, man. Like, like fucking Warhammer is 40K is just a fucking ripoff of Dune. Ligma points out the funniest thing about PalWorld is that it plays nothing like Pokemon. Yeah, that's definitely the funniest thing. And the other thing is, like, you read that big article that the CEO put out, which could be a complete lie, but it basically describes them as being completely wildly incompetent and having no idea what the fuck they're doing. Like, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I have no idea what a fucking animation rig is. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. So man, so I think the absolute I think we can compare PalWorld to another game. I think we can make the comparison of PalWorld to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We can. So, step one, whatever you say, Tim Rogers. Oh, am I doing a thing? I didn't even realize. No, step one of people angry at PalWorld was this game CEO loves AI, and she's talked about putting out AI video games, and they put out AI Art Imposter, and he's a crypto guy, and he loves NFTs. So you shouldn't play this new game by that company because they like it. And then I'm like, oh, like FF7 Rebirth, the game made by the company whose CEO is currently putting out a fucking AI video game with 4 foam stars, and Capcom and Square have put out NFTs in the past. And no, that's not it's not the same, even though that actually happened. Even though that actually did happen. Like, amount of NFTs that the PalWorld devs have put out is currently 0. Amount of NFTs that Capcom and Square Enix have put out is a bunch. But I mean, FF7 Rebirth, bro. It's not like Final Fantasy is a Dragon Quest ripoff. And it's not like Pokemon is of itself a Dragon Quest V ripoff. It's like, so we went for that. And then it went from that to this game uses AI, which was based off of nothing. Like nothing. And then it became, this game stole models. And then it actually, like, people were like, nah, probably didn't. They probably just, like, kind of traced them or referenced them really hard. And so, like, every single part of, like, the goalposts keep moving. And it feels like the decision to view this game as bad or unethical or immoral happened first. And the strangest thing about that is that all this discourse is like the stupidest thing in the world if you don't want PalWorld to do well. Because if you're going, this motherfucking evil game is made by the AI and it's stealing from Pokemon and it's this stupid edgy shit where you can give Pikachu crack and addict him to drugs and give him a gun. And the average person hears, I can addict Pikachu to crack and give him a gun? Like, they don't hear all that shit at the beginning. They don't even hear it. Like, PalWorld is like the most talked about. Like, as people were going, it's evil, it's bad, it's stealing. Like, it sold fucking 5 million copies over the fucking weekend. Watch Willie be unaware of like 90% of this conversation. Perfect. Great. That's exactly how it should go. Because then I can explain. He can, like, you know what's a really good example? Vampire Survivors. Gene was on Twitter and he hurt many people in their heart when he was like, by the way, everyone, Vampire Survivors did not even invent Bullet Heaven. It is a reference to an Android game that none of you have ever heard of. And then you look at that game, it's called Magic something, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, no, that's just fucking Vampire Survivors. But do you know what Vampire Survivors did over that Android game? 1, it had a much dumber name. 2, it got sold for $1. 3, and this is the really important part, it used the power of slot machines. And yes, it traced that Bayonetta drawing. And Castlevania sprites. And nobody gave a fucking shit. I am really, really confused why all the anger about this game only after it sold 1 million copies. People were laughing at this game like it was fake and it was never going to come out for 3 years. And now that people are enjoying it, like, it's actually, it feels like insanely cope and insanely defensive to say y'all are just mad because it's popular. Like, that seems like the actual least viable avenue of discussion you could possibly go with. But it's weird because it's not like the game came out of nowhere. It did not come out of nowhere. It, in fact, was all over the place for years. Oh my God, it's so... Dude, talking about this is so much fun. It's so much fun. And it's like, I really feel for people that feel or were informed, for good or for ill, that the game is plagiaristic or AI or NFT or whatever, and they feel that their livelihood is threatened by that. I very much feel for you. However, it's very, very difficult to take someone seriously when they're going, I hate that this thing does that. And your response is, but it doesn't do that. And their response is, well, I think it does. And you're like, but it's probably not. Also, I think the funniest thing about it, Ligma pointed out earlier, it plays nothing like Pokemon. It is absolutely on foot RimWorld. Like, now I'm not familiar with Arc personally, but like it's named after RimWorld. And in their own interview that the CEO put out, he said, yeah, it's inspired by Arc and RimWorld. like in the PalWorld fucking discussion, like in that huge article about developing the game, the devs don't say the word Pokemon once. They actually point out like a number of things that they have been inspired by. It's so fucking fascinating. I do also think I am a little confused, because I understand, like, just because it happens to Nintendo doesn't mean that copyright infringement that is like plagiarism or theft isn't wrong, because you need those kinds of protections for Nintendo so that they can trickle down to people with their art. But at the simultaneous nature, I'm like, why is everyone acting like Nintendo doesn't have the most aggressive copyright lawyers this side of Spider-Man? Like, if this game was infringing, really, then Nintendo would be suing them right now. And they would be able to do so much more than any of, like, PalWorld's been in development for 3 years, and they put out trailers, and those trailers show pretty much exactly what the fucking game is. And Nintendo hasn't done shit. They would have sued them before the game came out. It's weird. It's very strange. This is the company that shuts down fucking Smash tournaments because they're not officially licensed. Like, they killed that Metroid game. No, that Link to the that Link's Awakening port was up for like 12 hours, man. Like, yeah, it's weird. The whole thing is fucking weird. Wait, what Link's Awakening port? What's the story? There's a Link's Awakening port that runs on your computer in like HD, and you can zoom out super far. And it was up for like 12 hours before Nintendo got it. Super Bro says the PalWorld devs certainly have enough funds now to completely remake all the PAL models to be more original, if that's even what they want to do. But to me, in the Spaceballs comparison, putting not Pikachu into slavery seems kind of like the point. Yeah, it does seem like the point. I don't know. This whole thing is just so crazy. Video games are very interesting in that they're so different and they're so transformative that plagiarism is actually really tough. Like, even games that are like overt direct copies of other games aren't really plagiarism. Like, I know it was the 90s, right? But like, there were so many Doom clones. Fucking Chex Cereal put out a Doom clone. And it was pretty good. Like, it was like pretty good. Nelson says, but Pat, I watched that H-Bomber guy video, so everything is plagiarism now. There's a tendency of people to be made aware of systemic problems and immediately go, well, I didn't know about those problems. Therefore, what else do I not know about? And then they start seeing it everywhere. There were some very public, horrific child murders that happened in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that has led to parents whom I know do not let their children leave the yard ever. Literally ever. Without parental supervision. Dude, I could go anywhere I wanted when I was a kid. I could ride my bike 20K away. And it was good for me. I got exercise. I felt like I had autonomy, right? I have met a child who is not allowed to leave his yard. And I'll be really blunt. He's fucked up over it. It's bad. It's a bad situation. So that I feel like genuinely like the H-Bomber guy video has like had the unintentional effect of people seeing plagiarism kind of everywhere. People are so ready to believe the worst of people based off of nothing. And it takes a genuine effort to not do that. Like, it is genuinely easier to just believe the worst of every situation. It's way easier. I think H-Bomb kind of knew that. That's why he just said he didn't want to do more of those videos. Well, those videos are also like really depressing. Really depressing. Ad Merlin says, my high school drama teacher had a friend who got killed by Bernardo. And she said, well, he's in prison. Your parents are crazy. Am I going to let the kid out past the backyard? Yeah. Absolutely. And I'll just follow him on a unicycle from a safe distance. But that's a whole different fucking discussion. Right? The ratio, oh fuck, Serious B. Sean, that's so good. The ratio of milkshake ducks to ducks has got people really messed up. It does. It really does. Mr. Baconator asks, what? The milkshake duck is an old meme that came around 3 or 4 years ago. and it kind of perfectly summed up what has been going on social media for the past 10 years, which is, hey man, look at this duck. This duck loves milkshakes. Ah, milkshake duck. Look at this crazy guy. And then it goes 5 minutes later, we regret to inform you that the milkshake duck is in fact racist. Like, here's a really good example. Internet historian gets caught doing a plagiarism, right? He's a big time content creator who did some really funny videos. So then you go and watch Mandalore or Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell, that's a completely different guy. Joseph Anderson. And like, does your brain go, I wonder if they stole this? No, fuck off. You don't have any reason to believe that. They have done nothing to not deserve the benefit of your doubt. Trachozoid says, who could steal Tim Rogers' work? I don't fucking know. Every single video Tim Rogers puts out has a fucking addendum going, I almost died. And I just think, I hope Tim's okay. I really do. Anyway. This discourse is crack cocaine. Oh, Pat, who's plagiarized me? I don't think anybody has. It seems really hard to plagiarize this. Greg, huh? So is Twitter going to continue to be a PalWorld train wreck right up until Tekken 8 when everyone finds out that Jin caused World War IV to stop his dad? Oh, no. PalWorld Discourse will end on Friday when Infinite Wealth comes out. And it will be replaced with Voice Actor Discourse. Like, I swear to God. Also, I really want... Infinite Wealth also has a fake Pokemon in it that is actually a more direct ripoff of Pokemon than PalWorld is. Like, I really mean that. It's actually Pokemon. Speaking of Infinite Wealth, thoughts on New Game Plus being paywall? It's fucking stupid. But, as people have already pointed out, North American people who play these games don't know this, but the DLC practices for the Like a Dragon games are usually terrible, but they've avoided that in America. And now that it's hit it big, guess what? We get that horrible shit too. Like all this fucking PalWorld discourse, and it's like, if I want all the content and fucking Infinite Wealth, it costs me $164 fucking dollars. How about that discourse? Like, that's ridiculous. That's fucking absurd. Yeah, it's in Maple money. Also, yeah, no, PalWorld costs $30, so like That shit was always going to do gangbusters. Hey, you guys see what happens when a game costs $30? Whoa. And it's got no microtransactions. And it runs well. Like, it's a well-performing early access game with no microtransactions that actually plays really solid. Isn't this what people want? Oh, it's so complicated. Oh, dude, I love. Oh, give me the discourse. Oh, man. Oh, I want it. I want that discourse. Hey, Nobrev subscribed. Thanks, Nobrev. Thank you for supporting the discourse. You know my favorite part about all. I brought this up. I might be repeating myself on stream, and you might hear me repeat myself on the podcast. But it's like, man, PalWorld this and that. It's like Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I've been playing it in the morning while the baby's still kind of sleeping. Is maybe the best Metroid game to ever exist. And no one is going to talk about it because Ubisoft has so brutally tainted their image. like it is like one of the best games I have ever played in my life. And no one even wants to glance at it because it's made by a company that protects rapists, allegedly. Like, if you want to talk about games made by bad people, man, nothing. Oh. Also, I was told that Last of Us developers were getting really angry at PalWorld. Scientifia Fidem says a Naughty Dog artist is pissed at PalWorld. So is it because, like, are they actually saying... I was not able to see the tweet or anything. What did they actually say? Because, like, you can infer there, you have the screenshot, but just type it. Just type it in here. Or copy paste it or whatever the fuck. Because the Suicide Squad have a chance. Oh, it's so over for Suicide Squad. It's so over. So I'm gonna wait. They said it's suspicious that it came out after 3 years. Hey, listen. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a sneaking suspicion that Last of Us 2 Remastered stole some of the models for their game from The Last of Us 2. Yeah, PalWorld was made in 3 years, Gil. It started 3 years ago. Blastio Boots kicked in $5. Thanks, man. Finally, almost through your VODs of Alan Wake 2. Sega is realizing her mind... so hold on. Hold on, Blast. Lord Zazes, my gut is telling me PalWorld was made nefariously. I just have no proof. Just dev vibes. That's not a real quote. That's not a real quote. You're a liar. There's no way that's the real quote. There's absolutely no fucking way. That is a real quote. It is? That's the real quote? That's a fucking joke. Are you fucking for real? That's hilarious. Game development is so difficult, they're cheating somehow. I can't pinpoint it. You know, I have to say, maybe it's because I can't speak the language. And pardon me if I'm wrong, because there's always been a Japanese game bias on my channel and on Best Friends, right? But I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you don't see artists at Namco talking shit about the new Call of Duty game. And you know what? I come to think of it, I don't see Swedish developers doing it either. Just Americans. Just Americans. And Phil Fish. Hold on. Sorry. And Phil Fish, which is one of my people. I'm sorry. Je suis désolé, mais il n'y a rien que je peux faire. I will give Phil Fish one piece of credit. He said, "Fuck you people, I'm out." And then he just fucking disappeared. Like he said, "I'm going to fucking take my ball and go home." And he fucking did. Like, that's actually, like, people don't usually do that. If I could learn a third language, what would it be? It'd be Japanese. It'd be so insanely useful for my job. If I could read Japanese, this channel would be at least 4 or 5% better. So Blastio Boots kicked in $5. Finally almost through your VODs of Alan Wake 2. Saga not realizing her mind palace's magic seems nuts until she said her mom kept telling her it was an intuition technique anyone could do. Chocolate milk comes from brown cows, right? Oh man, I'm gonna get that little boy with so much bullshit. I'm gonna get him with some bullshit. I'm gonna tell him some lies. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I'm excited. Hey, Anonymous kicked in $5. This whole drama hole for PalWorld reminded me that didn't Nintendo have a job listing for Web3 shit? Yeah, probably. Was I talk? Yeah, I did talk about it on stream where like Mike Z ruined it for everyone because now you can't trust indies. And so a lot of indie devs are like, "Oh, they're so wholesome." Because you don't know. Hey, Logan and Bennett kicked in a sub. Thank you. Hey, Pat, just want to say thanks for getting me into 14. Definitely a learning curve, but it's been super fun so far. Thank you. What game killed Kickstarter again? Mighty Number 9. Mighty Number 9. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. That Naughty Dog artist's entire Twitter is dedicating to shitting on PalWorld and IGN. Dude. So this is a strange thing, but I like to like fantasize about like what it's like when they go to work next day and their boss is like, "Shut the fuck up. What are you fucking doing?" I had an acquaintance who had a coworker be arrested in their office for talking too much shit on social media. Like the cops rolled in and just took him. And they were right to do so. They talked a lot of shit on social media. How do you get arrested for a social media post? You say something violent about a politician the day after they get elected. Hey, Raging Inferno and Brendad78 sub. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I need more water. Theophilus subbed. Almost a year subs. Any more to come. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. There is a sketch about that kind of thing from The Whitest Kids You Know. That's right. The sketch is how it's illegal and how you can't genuinely say, because it's against the law, that you're going to... Yeah, I'm not... You know what? You know what? I am... Fuck that. You tried to trick me. You tried to trick me. You tried to trick me. You almost got me. You almost got me. Oh, not today, fuckers. Balls to you kicked in a sub. Finally get to watch on my day off. I work in the lab in a hospital during the evening to night shift, so I don't watch as much anymore. As somebody who has a backlog of games played before Infinite Wealth comes out, I'm never beating my backlog. Oh yeah, no, this fucking gimmick is proving me that I'll never put a dent in my fucking backlog ever. But it is giving me a shit ton of games that I can stream later when there's slow periods during the year. By the way, I have a question. People said that the Riot fired a bunch of people, but that Runeterra specifically was fucked over. How is that? No, but how is it like... I know they laid people off. Looks like they're moving to focus specifically on their PvE mode. Runeterra stopping PvP development and focusing on PvE. That is easily my favorite of all the digital card games. And it's my favorite because I only spent like $10 on it to get like the, some card backs on a season, on a pass after I'd played it for a year. And the reason why that game is dying is because there was no reason to ever spend any money on that game at all. Like, they made a free-to-play system that was objectively way too fair to exist. It's really funny. It's really, really funny. So does that mean that, like, they won't rotate out the cards, or the current meta will live forever, or what? That's... Logan DeBennett kicked in 5 gift subs. Thank you, Logan Bennett. Thank you. Oink, oink, oink. Super Bro kicked in 664. Thank you. R.E. PalWorld. I think my takeaway is that the current era of Twitter is ill-equipped to reasonably handle this kind of nuanced discussion. Even the subreddit can't go a day without another PalWorld thread getting locked. I think that YouTube, this is going to sound strange that I'm calling out YouTube, but I feel like YouTube is specifically at fault for this. Because YouTube was the first of the large tech companies to go, you know what? Likes, views, engagement, people talking about the thing in the comments over and over. That's like, oh, oops, we created a system that incentivizes people arguing forever instead of enjoying something. It's really like, if I want, like, it's funny because people be like, Pat, you're a shit disturber. You cause problems to laugh. I'm like that. But, like, I could probably be significantly more successful if I just started saying crazy shit to piss people off, like, all the time. But I don't want to do that. That seems lame and sad. And I would like your engagement because y'all are having a good time. Thank you for being not lame and sad. I mean, I am lame and sad, but, like, that's a whole different thing. Dude, that baby's so goddamn cute. Oh! Sometimes I just sit around and be like, oh, I have the cutest baby. Damn. It's crazy. Yeah, I do that at home just for you. Yeah, thanks, baby. I love my wife. That's a good wife. Hopefully y'all get yourselves a good wife or husband. Probably won't get one as good as mine, though. My wife knows how to piss in a jug. You're doing great, babe. BT Robot kicked in a sub. Thanks, man. Hey, Pat, since we're making game recommends. We're not, actually. There's actually a fucking thing on the screen that says we're not taking suggestions anymore right now. Thought you'd ever checked out Time Spinners. It's just Order of Ecclesia. I did check out Time Spinners a long time ago, but I didn't play very much of it. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. Well, hold on. Because it's actually on the info screen right now. However, it is also here. Wheel submissions are closed for now. Better luck next season. The question is, what are seasons? And the answer is whatever the fuck I say it is. Dapper Cadaver sub. Hey, how's BG3 going? I don't think about PalWorld Challenge Impossible. It's going okay. Eternal Jedi subbed, and so did Saren86. Thank you. Pregnant Adam Sandler kicked in 500 bits. Thank you, Pregnant Adam Sandler. The creator of Fire Emblem made Totally Not Fire Emblem, and the courts initially sided against Nintendo in a lawsuit. Nintendo did win the second round, but only because the creator literally said, quote, yeah, it's basically a Fire Emblem sequel, end quote, in the advertising. Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast. He was doing interview after interview going, yeah, that's the real sequel to Fire Emblem. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thanks, man. My summary of PalWorld, it's like one of those Chinatown 40-in-1 bootleg cartridges. But instead of selecting from a menu of 40 games, you could just get 40 games in one game. I hope the dev keeps supporting this. It's fun. They would be crazy not to support this, considering they just made it. All right. 26. times 0.33 is 850. Let's say 860. 26 times. Sorry, 26 minus 860 is 17.5 times 500,000, 5,000, 500,000, 5 million. They made at least $87 million. Over the weekend. Plus the Game Pass money. So they're probably good to support this. Probably. Local sector wizard sub, thank you, I appreciate it. So okay, hold on. CVP 5127 says this will light a fire under Game Freak's ass. Right. So there's a group of people that I have spent comparatively little time mocking, which is people who hate Pokemon and or are sad about Pokemon. These people are the most insane cope freaks I have ever seen in my fucking life. This is the real Pokemon, and now Game Freak's on notice. Like, Game Freak doesn't give a fucking shit. Pikachu is bigger than motherfucking Mickey Mouse. Like, there's nothing that could ever happen that would make Game Freak do anything other than what they want to do. Like, who's bigger, Pikachu or Jesus? I bet more people know about Jesus, but I bet more people like Pikachu. He's cuter. Galactica Fanto kicked in a sub. Thanks. Sucks you're not taking any recommends, but to get ready for infinite wealth by not playing and rewatching your Yakuza 7 LP. I think that was a good LP. I think you should watch it. Thank you. Kai9 kicked in $10. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kai. Also, and maybe this is just me, but also people put too much stock in visual assets in games as the only measure of plagiarism/IP ownership in games. Feeds into my theory that people don't care about gameplay as artistic expression. They don't. Most people have a surface level understanding of most things. That's not to say they're stupid. It's just to say that most people only know about the things that they know about, and know comparatively less about the things they don't know about. People cheer when one company traces, and sometimes even improves, the gameplay of another game. Obviously, visual audio asset theft is bad, but it's clear that it may be one of the only spaces people care about plagiarism in games. Oh, dude, every Metroidvania game that's not Metroid just steals the whole fucking thing. The whole fucking thing. The fucking map, the fucking traversal, the fucking the abilities. Like, I remember playing Hollow Knight and be like, wow, it's not a grid? That's crazy. Like, Jesus. Why do you look straight at the camera like that? Creeps me out. I'm high. I don't know, man. You're pale? Yeah, I know, man. Melanin and whatnot. Genocidal Cupcake kicked in a sub. Thank you. What's up, Pat? Going through all the Yakuza games. And 3 starts with all viewpoints are rooted in the same time. Wait, hold on. And 3 starts with all viewpoints are rooted in the time period the game is released in, 2009. There is some shit in Yakuza 3. There is some shit in that game. Shout out to that racist kid in Yakuza 3, which I don't know if you remember is actually the little girl that we cried about in Yakuza Like a Drag, the fucking Gaiden. That's the one. Yeah, genocidal cupcake coming in with a swinger. The racist orphan. That's right. Oh, man. So easily forgotten. You're right, Delmic. Oh, fuck. Shikari21 sub, thank you. So did S Doots. And Kai9 kicked in $5 to say new type of evidence just dropped. Eyewitness vibes. Eyewitness vibes. Mean Bean Machine says, I'm honestly thinking about going straight to 8. I've seen playthroughs of the other games. Oh, you're good. The only game I would say you should probably play before 8 is 7. But even then, they'll catch you up. They're good about it. Lichkind 101 sub, thank you. What were your thoughts beyond a Kiwami 3? So there's something that, okay, hold on. There's something we need to talk about right here. Okay, there's something we really need to talk about. Okay, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it now. All right, so the Like a Dragon series has a very strange problem. And that strange problem comes from the way that they make their games. The way that they make their games is they make area or next-gen version of an area. And they spend a lot of time on that, and it's really hard. And then they don't have a lot of budget to do weird shit or new shit. And so the games that are on a new engine are way, way worse than the other ones. So 1, 3, and 6 are games that are on new engines. And you can fucking feel it, man. You can fucking feel it. Wasn't Kenzan before 3? Yeah, but there was very little crossover. They couldn't use the ancient Japan shit. Kamurocho on the PS3 era was invented for Yakuza 3. Right? So there's something Yakuza Like a Dragon 7 came out, and it was using 6's engine, and it was pretty good, but it had some issues. It didn't run the best, right? And I was like, wow, this Infinite Wealth demo runs incredible. And somebody pointed out that in between 7 and 8, they have put out like 8 PC games. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gaiden. And Lost Judgment. And Ishin. Christ. Is it more than that? Anyway, point is, they had a lot of practice. Dumbledwee kicked in a sub. Wasn't it like 2 weeks ago Nexon was actually stealing money from players anyway? Yeah, it was. Yeah. It really genuinely feels that the reason why people are so insane about PalWorld is because it's stealing from Pokemon. Specifically. I say this because, like, there's a lot of Souls clones. Like a lot. Like a lot. And the usual reaction to that, if the game is good, is, yeah! Woo, woo, woo! Right? Marvel says, Pat, not to rush you, but are we going to have enough time to spin the wheel more than once? We will spin the wheel at least twice, I promise. Waker PL sub, I'm going to support your Beat the Backlog because it brings many good chemicals. Thank you. I love those chemicals. Chemicals are good. By the way, tomorrow I'm doing the podcast. Wednesday, I am not available. Thursday, we are doing a sponsored stream of Ace Attorney Apollo Justice compilation or collection. I forget the name of it. And then Friday is Infinite Wealth. Booster Lamar Gold and Velociraptor sub. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Are you going to have Gene on to talk about PalWorld? He's been doing great coverage. The timing is not good enough. I will instead talk to Gene myself. Daikuma kicked in $5. Thanks, Daikuma. Do you think this PalWorld being a Japanese developed game makes it a bigger crosshair? Yes. It reminds me of a Horizon devs giving Elden Ring shit when it came out, especially since Genshin never got that much criticism. Absolutely. Absolutely. That being said, Genshin got a ton of criticism. You just maybe didn't see it. It got tons. Tons. Leo kicked in $5. Thanks, man. I can't wait for the discourse if PalWorld is nominated for an award and it gets an award. Fuck, I just want to play a parody, and 2024 is the year people forgot what the word means. So, I want to talk to you people about engagement. So, we're talking about Twitter. We're talking about Reddit. We're talking about social media. We're talking about chat, right? We're talking about YouTube comments, right? And you folks, the people talking to me and chatting with me, represent a significant minority of people that are in the show right now. Let alone the people that watch the VODs later. The people who talk and actively engage in social media are a minuscule minority of total people out there talking. Most people load up Facebook or Twitter to look at cat photos. You know, like, when I ask for votes in this chat, there's like 1,000 people in here. I get like 40 votes. You know? So, like, a really good example that I like to use, and it's helped my sanity. You know, you see mean comment, right? You see mean comment, and you're like, oh, that hurts my feelings. Oh, right? And you go, okay, well, let's see how many mean comments there were. There were 10 or 15 mean comments, right? And then I turn it into a classroom, right? So let's take this stream right now, right? There's 1.3K people. Let's put it down to 1,000, right? Let's say I saw 10 mean comments. Wow, oh, I'm sad. Right? They hurt my feelings. And they're really mean. They're like, fuck you, Pat, get off the stage. You're bullshit. You're fucking stupid. You know, ow. And I go, well, okay, well, let's hold on a second. 10 mean comments out of 1,000 people watching is 1 out of 100. And if I was in high school and I was in an average class, there'd be like 30 people in that class. So that person would get subdivided down to 1/3 of one person. Which means once every 3 days, one guy in my history class tells me to fuck off. Yeah, I can deal with that. And that works for the discourse as well. where you're like, man, everybody talking about PalWorld, crazy. Like when you compare that to the amount of people actually playing PalWorld, it is like not even a single person in your class talking about PalWorld. It is the equivalent of one guy kind of giving you a weird look when he sees PalWorld on your laptop. Right? It also really puts into consideration all discourse and how limited it is. You know? Why would one guy tell you to fuck off in history class? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm giving a presentation about how dogs can get arrested. Mordecai kicked in $5. Well, we see you play PalWorld. Watching you play it was a good time. There's probably no more time for PalWorld, to be quite honest. There's only time for discourse. Narrow sub to say big five, thank you. Bacademic kicked in a sub, says, remember that PUBG lawsuit over Fortnite? Yeah. The PUBG lawsuit over Fortnite was way more legit than this weak ass shit. They did steal that shit. They absolutely fucking did. And then they fucking lost. And then PUBG tried to trademark the frying pan, the iconic frying pan. Zaylude Rose sub, thank you. So to Cardinal Reason, I appreciate it. Ooh, you are water. Matt TF8 kicked in 500 bits. Hey, Pat, glad you enjoyed your time revisiting Paradise Killer. That's an excellent game, which more people had even heard about. Problem with Paradise Killer is that it's so weird, most people are never going to give it a second chance. Geo the Game sub. Thanks, man. I forgot. Did you play Return of the Obra Dinn back in the day? Yes, I did. I played it on stream and I got to the part of the game where it opens up and then my brain turned off. And I was like, oh. And Get Mendoza kicked in a sub. Have some Twitch Prime pennies for baby food, Steam refunds, and thyroid medicine. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to take a quick break just to toss up my water. Toss up my water? That sounds like I'm going to piss. And then we will get back and spin the big wheel. All right. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, this is not a Stanley Cup. I don't know what kind of cup it is. Paige got it for me like 2 years ago. I don't know what it is. Did I do the FF11 collab in 14? Yeah, 3 years ago. Odds are Pat forgetting the intro. You don't know that. Shut up. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't know nothing. You shut up. You shut your fucking mouth. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You're dumb. Dumb. You don't know anything. Don't know a goddamn thing. Is the timer now 1 hour instead of 90 minutes? It is. By the way, $5 coming in from Anonymous. Good vibes update. Dude deleted that tweet. Damn, PalWorld's funny sometimes. Oh, yeah. Pretty funny. All right, let's load up the fucking list. Here's the list. I have a big list. Here's the list. All right, we got a list out here. It's bright. I can't see. It's too much. It's too much. I can't see. I'm blind. Help me. All right. Is there anything on this that I should add? There is a name I should add, actually. Because they got in right at the buzzer. That'd be producer Matt 42. I now have to add it to the big wheel. There we go. Oh, fuck! No! No, no! This one doesn't count! No! This one doesn't count. Doesn't count, you can't see it. You'll never see it. You can't see it, it's impossible. Wait, is it on there twice? Oh, it is on there twice. I'm fucking stupid. You'll never see it. You could never. It's impossible. No, never. No one will ever know who that name landed on. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. All right. It's a secret now. It's a secret now. All right. Okay, you'll never know who it was. You'll never know who it landed on. It's a big secret. All right. Let's roll the fucking dice. How many times are we going to shuffle it? 10 times? That's crazy. That's crazy. Are these all the games? Fuck no, they're not, Zalthia. Oh, wait, hold on. Fucking producer Matt 42 is actually on there twice. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. All right. 10 times? That's crazy. Who could even? Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we've done it. Oh, my God. Look at that amount of Pat in there. You be careful. You be careful out there. Let's roll it. Oh, my God. Oh, could it be on Pat? It's possible. It's possible it could. By the way, every night I change the length of time that it spins. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, dirtiest bag. Oh, it's Buttface. Oh, Buttface. Ah. Good job, Buttface. Good job getting on the show. Where are you on that list? We got to take you off the list. I can't see it. There you are. Goodbye, Buttface. All right. And you had the following game. All right. Well, then we're good to go then. We're going to do this and then this and then there we go. All whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodles. And we're going to load it up and I'm going to put it on. It's not orc massage, you motherfucker. You motherfuckers don't know nothing about no orcs and or massages. fuck? I just deleted the name and I forget the game. No, I remember. It was this one. It was this one. All right. Timer is going. This is going. And now I have to change the game really fast, I just realized. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Why is the timer not going? Wait a second. Why the fuck is the timer not going? Do you see that? Am I losing my fucking mind? Huh? Countdown time. What the fuck? Fucking you piece of shit. Why is the timer broken? You piece of fucking shit. Hold on a second. Right. And then this. And then this. Sort. What? Hey! Oh, I'm a genius. Hey! I did it. I'm a genius. I'm a genius, everybody. I don't know if you guys know that. All right. What am I doing again? This is hard. I don't know if you guys know that this is actually really hard to do. Like, I don't know if you guys know that. I got a lot of buttons I gotta punch. All right. Now we are good to go. It's going into the wrong monitor? No! How does it even do that? What? What the fuck? What? That's so funny, dude. All right, let's try that again. Oh my god, it's going to the wrong monitor every time. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why does it even do that? Oh, you piece of shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. You fucking pile of shit. Oh man. Why the fuck? Hold on, let me back out of Steam. Oh, now I gotta stop the timer. Buttface! Buttface, why? Shift Windows arrow key. Oh, does that do something? What does that do? Moves the window. Really? It does? Even if it's full screen? Really? You serious? Oh my god. All right, you know what? Give me a fucking second. Give me a fucking second. I'll be right back. Oh, it didn't even fucking go anywhere. God damn it. Wow, it's incredible. Look at that. Wow, we got it all good to go. Use of a controller is highly recommended for this game. Thanks, Buttface. It's Worldless. The game that looks like Outlander or that other thing. No, not wordless, worldless. You hungry? I could have a sandwich. But, like, I'm probably good for a bit, honey. Thank you, darling. Oh, fuck, my eyeballs. Jesus. You know what we just saw? We saw the inevitable end of the PalWorld Discourse right there. Destruction of the fucking universe. The start of a new discourse. It used to be cold and dark. It was better. It was better when it was cold and dark. No way, man. Hotness is the new shit. Blue and orange just can't get along. Which is funny because they're complementary. Ha ha ha! Ah, fuck me. Oh, cool. Oh, no body, just points. When I want to watch blue, but the wife want to watch orange. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. It's orange time. Jump! Hell yeah. Jump again. By the way, this game was recommended by Buttface. The Nora says, so like it's the PalWorld AI art discourse, basically the Capcom DRM thing, where one dude on Twitter said it's AI, now everyone's like, oh, it's AI. Yeah, I saw some folks responding to the fact that me and Wooly said that the whole drama was made up, which it's technically not, because they are putting old DRM into the games, but they're basically just switching out Secure ROM for a cheaper alternative. The part of it that is made up is the part where, oh, they're breaking all your mods because of Chun-Li's butthole. Actually, no, that's not happening at all. It's completely fake. You've created a fight in your mind that doesn't happen and isn't existing. They just broke Rise? Yeah, sure, they'll fix it. Or not. But at the time, it was nonsense. That Revelations patch that broke mods broke it for 5 minutes. What? Turn? Defensive. Hold. Oh. Magic. Okay. Oh. Magical guard. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm getting fucking worked. Oh, fuck. Whoa, what? Oh my god, it's like we're the same. It's like we're the same. What the fuck? What? I don't get it. What? Cool. What is this? Another failure? How are you existing outside your clouded nature? You can see me? You understand me? Still too young, without a purpose other than attack. Reject. Your kind is weak. Why did they look at you? What the fuck? Okay. That's a map! Okay. How do I know? Oh, I see. Okay. Blue. I see. Oh, it's show me where map. What the fuck is that? Oh, I can't. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a thing. Oh, man, I don't have anything going on. Pardon. A visual cue will warn you. Horizontal flash is physical. I see. Ah, I see. Every time your guard breaks, your shield will be weakened. Use the appropriate guard just before the enemy attacks to do a perfect guard. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that's styling. What is that? Oh, I can fight it again. see. Oh, this game is... Man, if Wooly had this fucking sequence, y'all would send it to him. Because this is just like Mario RPG, like fucking back and forth shit. Like that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not literally you for real. By the way, that Ace Attorney sponsored stream may also include Tekken. I'm not sure. I say that because I don't know if they're going to send me Tekken. I just don't know. Wait a second. God, I am so ready. Has anyone played the Tekken beta or anything like that? How's the netcode? Because I've heard like it's okay. Is my use, you know, and that doesn't really excite me a lot. Absorption. Attack the enemy and fill its tank to the threshold will allow you to absorb it for new skill. Break the enemy's blocks by using the correct type of action. Attacks will deal double their absorption when the enemy blocks are broken. What? Visual cue will warn from any type of incoming. Vertical flash is magic. Absorption is LB. Possible inputs. The more you fill the tank, the easier the absorption. Oh, I see. I see. There we go. Got him. I absorbed something. What the fuck? Hey. Chain any action with precise timing for a boost. I did not know that. Time of physical attack at the end of the basic string for an extra strike. Recover time when breaking an enemy block. Oh, that's good. Third lightning, huh? Layer. I see. Uh-huh. Oh, that's tough. Let's add another layer. Oh, wrong button. I don't know how to navigate this shit. This is so fucking... The minimalism is so intense that I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's that... Oh, that guy's cool. Oh! Green. Oh, I fell down. Oh, and I'll never be able to get there, so I have to go left. I see, but what if I went right? What if I went right? Hey! It's that guy. Well, that's helpful as shit. That's a good-ass double jump, too. I don't know what that does. Bigger health. I see. Damn. Oh, wait. You can't do diagonals. Only cardinals. What do we got? Well, definitely. Oh. Hey, what's that? Okay. Orange. Oh, some of the upgrades are orange. Ooh. Guard impact. Regarding several enemy attacks and the shield glows. Repels only physical or dangerous fusion types and interacts the turn. I want that one. I want that. So once my shield glow, I can do a big old blap. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm stupid. No. I broke it. Hey, Pat, happy to have caught the stream. My shift's getting sent home early due to an ice storm coming our way, so I have some free time now. Good for you, man. Oh no, the weather's disastrous and cataclysmic. Ah, no more work today! Woo! Yeah, it's always the best. I love this video series. This was a great idea that Paige had for me. Well, I mean, some of it was my idea, but not the name. And not the wheel. The core concept. Core concept is mine. Oh, I'm gonna keep this going for a long time. There's a lot of stuff on that list. I've plagiarized my wife. Listen, she plagiarized my cum. All right, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying the baby is just a clone, is what I'm saying. Oh, that's cool as fuck! 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 Well, you really have no chance. You gotta time it perfect every time. Yeah, this is a combat adjudicator. Yeah, I know it's telegraphed. The timing is hard. Like, the timing is, like, legit hard to do. Like, getting the first one is actually the really hard part. I'm gonna do it, though. Ah! God damn it! Just do it good? I'm trying, it's hard. Yeah! What? Need to absorb it. Oh, fuck me. Got him! Oh. Was that a full level? It fucking was. It fucking sure was. This game is cool as fuck. This is not what I thought this game was at all from its trailer. I could stop right now, but I'm not. I think the genuine I think setting this to an hour is actually a dramatic improvement, because like it's easy to hit an hour on something that's cool as fuck. There were some games that I was like playing and I was like, I don't want to hit 90 minutes, so I'd actually stop at like 25. But now, yeah, fuck it, let's hit an hour. Fuck it. Man, this game is clean as shit. Yeah. We could tell, LOL, you shut up. I run my show how I want. I'll fight you. This is a 2023 game? God damn it, stop it. 2023, you've done too much. Can't do it. You've done too much, 2023. What the fuck is that? Lit. Three magics. Or better, yeah, let's go 3 magics. Yeah, let's do it. This is a very small skill tree. Until green gets added. I see. Nailed it. Yeah, the animations are so slick. Very good animations. Yeah, give me that shit. It's mine, thank you. Got it. Oh, now, oh. Wait a second. But what about the stuff from down there with the door that I could have opened? So I could do that, or I could find out what else is here. Like, I don't know, this. What the fuck is that? Fuck it, let's do it. Probably some bullshit. Okay. Hey, bitch! I saw it. You were challenged by your own kind. Even they reject you now. You can absorb, you do not change. How is that possible? I don't know. What are you? I'm a blue guy. The fuck is that? Oh, those are maps. I see. Wait, what? Can I not leave the way I came in? Ah, this is the way I came in. I believe. This is not the way I came in. This is a training room. It's the lab. Yeah, it's the lab. Yep. No, I don't want it. Green. I don't remember when it all started. Those from above, they know all. Okay. Wait, is that where I start? Where did I start? There's where I started. Lord Atreides, what a strange thing to say. This game is the sick aesthetic version of those Dutch guys who only only painted cows. Wow, I said something very different. Oh, that's how that works. But I want to go right. I want to get that orange. I want to get that orange, son. There, now we got that orange. Orange! Wait, I remember you. Doing the same action over and over will do a penalty. Overused will recover a bit every turn. Variety of actions is encouraged. Gotcha. Now I'm going up. Right? No, I'm not. How do I go up? And where's my orange? How do I get orange? Shouldn't I absorb the orange guy? Oh, you're right. I'm not understanding because I'm stupid. How do I get him absorbed without killing him? Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the thing about the repeated combo. He doesn't have enough fucking health. Huh. Think you need to do physical combo one and magical combo the next? Let's find out. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Might be time stop. Alright, so I've got that. I could go up, but how do I go up? What is up in this context? I can absorb at any gauge level, it just won't be automatic success. Well, I'm stupid then, Jesus. Oh, fuck. No, I need to break it over 100%. Damn. Okay, that's that way. What is this? Oh, it's nothing? Think you need charge slash to launch it? Maybe. Ah, up here, huh? Yeah, that's up. That's up. What the fuck was that? What is that? What? Got it. Blue. All right, what do we got on blue? Lightning level 2. Great at absorption damage or perfect guard bonus time. Great at absorption damage. That might be it. Oh, look at that. That's excellent. Let's fucking do it. Oh, that's the one right there. Oh yeah, that's it. Got it. Woo! All right. Oh, wrong button. All right, so now what do we got? We have sword charge, which puts them up. And we got counter. Nah. Break bonus? Nah, we'll go high time. Good old high time. Ace cut. Ooh. Ooh. Now there's one thing I don't understand. There was something downstairs. I know I'm backtracking. I know. There's something down here. This. There's one of those missing. I guess there's a third one somewhere. And then that will open up some kind of secret. Ah! Fuck. Okay, whoa. Alright. Oh, that must be like a checkpoint or something. Alright, let's roll. Okay, this also has... Aha! Oh, I just realized those little flowers are like little corpses of those guys. How does Wooly not know this game? I don't know. It's really funny. Hey, do you guys on Wooly's stream ever see a game and be like, oh my god, this game is so for Pat, oh my god. Oh. They're also doing it. They're also doing it! I want to get that guy. Probably because you already know about it. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Oh yeah! Fuck is that? Oh! Got him. All right, I got everybody. There we go. We're get break bonus. That was the last one. Ha! Ah, now I know where to go. I'm doing it. Green. But I can't do anything. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, shut up. I got green, but what did it do? What does green do? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, that was so worth it. Yeah, what's the point of having green? Green is for time stop? Probably. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Maybe a new skill tree, maybe. There could be green and purple. Who knows? Oh, hold up a second. It's... Oh! Fuck yeah! Do you guys remember me bitching all last week about my work email? I finally got the right email. Am I sure? Sure is. Cade, I could not possibly disclose what I'm talking about. Could not possibly disclose. Not even a little bit of disclosure. Strakilia's asked, are we kicking out Ace Attorney? No, bro. They're Capcom is paying me to play Ace Attorney. No, they're fucking hot dollars to tell you guys that Apollo Justice kicks ass. Hey, guess what? It does. Shh. Fucking Capcom. Oh, I love you. Don't look at this. Shh. Shh. Apollo sucks. So that's the strangest thing about the Apollo Justice games is that Apollo sucks. But Trucy and Mr. Hat. Trucy's got a cute little hat. And it turns into a robot. I don't know if you know that. I'm being attacked by icicles. I don't know what that shit is. Fuck. Dude, I hope... Hey, listen, if we all band together and buy all the Ace Attorney games they keep re-releasing, maybe they'll localize Miles Edgeworth's the second. Holy shit. Resisted. Immune. Oh, I see. Oh. I see. Whoa. Damn it. Got him. Blue. Lightning level 3. Fuck, that's so cool. Okay. That was very cool. Is this game a roguelike? No. It is. Whoa, that thing's cool. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, fuck. Eat shit. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is cool as fucking hell. There you go. Damn. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Orange. Counter. I want this. Ace cut. What the? Damn it. Water. Gross. I guess I need to go somewhere else. Okay, well, we already did that. And that. Are blues just rats? They might be. Here we go, bitches. They might be. Ooh, this is a complicated fucking map. Four ways out. And also, yeah, you're right. This is green. And it's pretty. Pretty green. Ooh. It's like a flower. I need a second one of those, huh? You know what I really love about wintertime? When you get heavy snowfall, all of a sudden, nighttime becomes, like, very bright. You know? All of a sudden. Like, it's almost as bright as daylight. It's great. I love it. Well, that was easy. Holy shit. Oh! Let's fucking go, bitch. Oh, I killed it. Fuck. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Bam! Orange! Damn it, I do the wrong one every time. Counter. Maybe. Or divide. Cool. But this is better. Gotta get those basic abilities. Basic abilities first. Oh, no. How do I get that shit? It's down on the water. It's down on the water. Oh. Fuck. I fucking did it. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Got it. Delicious. Delicious time. What is that from? Is that from Way of the Samurai? Wait, there's a Pokemon mod for PalWorld? That's really funny. That's really funny. I feel like I should... Oh, this is cool. Hold on, shut up. I feel like what I should do is stream PalWorld with the fucking, what do you call it? The fucking Pokemon mod and be like, I have no idea why everyone's complaining about this. This doesn't seem derivative at all. All right, Pikachu, let's sell some drugs. Visual cue will warn about the type of incoming attack. Fusion attacks can only be perfect guarded or guard impacted. Oh, okay. So big flash means it's the good shit. Ooh, that's tough. Damn. There we go. Now some progress. There was green in there. Come on. Damn it. Come on, one more. Got him. Blue! I feel like I'm pretty close to maxing this shit out. Teleport, or more layer, or oh, that's really good. Green. Huh. Where's the third one? I don't know. Oh, look, those two guys are dicking. I mean, fighting. I meant fighting. Not dicking. That's different. Ah, fucking shit. Alright, let's see. Let's get to one extra thing, shall we? Oh. Can I fight something, please? So we can be cool. No, it's too late. Goodbye, Worldless. It didn't work. I didn't turn it off. That was Worldless. Hey, why doesn't it say time over anymore? Time over. Hold on a second. I fixed it! I'm a genius. I don't know how it changed. That's really strange. All right, I'm going to take a second and piss, and we'll be right back. Excuse me.
Let's go. Reload.
Hello, everybody. I am back. Wait, what? You guys say something was different with the... What? Why was there a tiny little timer there? What the? What the fuck? Oh, that's so strange. The credits for my BRB screen got turned into a tiny little timer. How the fuck long has it been like that? Fucking OBS. All right. Whee. Must have been clicked things. Anywho. Let's spin that motherfucking wheel. First up, let's roll the dice. How many times are we going to rotate it? Boo! 8. Wow, we would land on 8 a lot on this shit. All right. Wheel. All right, let's fucking go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's... Oh, look at all those spin agains! Woo! Shit! What could fucking happen? Oh my god! Holy hell! Could be anyone. Could be anyone. Even one of these assholes. Like Harriet Kingsport. Hey! Congratulations, Harriet Kingsport. And go fuck yourself, Ligma. Aw, darn. Darn. Sorry. Aw. Listen, the wheel is fair. All right? The wheel is fair as fuck. You can't tell me the fucking wheel ain't fucking fair. Okay? All right, Harry Kingsport, what do you have for the list? By the way, is Pastel Hermit here? Is Pastel Hermit here? Pastel Hermit, Hilux 1 does not video capture under any circumstances. So I have instead put Hilux 2 on the list for you instead. I genuinely tried really hard. But it just won't do it. It will not do it. I tried to do it. It wouldn't do it. All right. We are working for this. Got it. Now I change the thing. And I hit the button. I've heard good things about this one, Harriet. I've heard good things about it. Though it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny that this is going to show up again in today's show. All right, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking... Wait, I had to move OBS over. Let's go. Oh, the timer. Oh, no, the timer. Fuck. Where's the time? Go. Go timer. Oh, play. Yeah, play. Yeah, do it. Now the game should load up now. And it did! And it should load in OBS now. There it is. It's Scarlet Hollow. Let's do a preference. These are all fine. This looks a whole lot like Slay the Princess. Actually, come to think of it. Your name. My name is Pat. My name's Pat. Hello. You live in the city of Van. It's nice. People here are nice. Select pronouns. She, her, they, them, or he, him. I will grab the he, hims. Oh? Oh. Well, I can talk to animals. Wooly says you can't talk to animals, but he's wrong. No. 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 Do you want me to go with Keen Eye or Book Smart? Books? Yeah, I'm books. I can talk to animal because of my books. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel as if you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now you realize that this visual novel does not appear to have narrated voice acting. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing the bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert itself, its existence in the waking world, the past few days come into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and CD depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Self-voicing enabled? What the
Self-voicing enabled. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow.
Really? So anyways, as I was saying...
Stranger, so anyway as I was saying.
Well, that's crazy.
Self-voicing disabled.
Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking to you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. First you thought he was just being friendly. But that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing the usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that kind of thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It's hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she was really mad about not playing. She kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. Well, no, hanging out all day. Kind of became a girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real, geez. You ever get so mad you just want to kill somebody? Oh, this is absolutely the kind of person you talk to on the bus. Oh, fuck! What? No, I didn't want to do... What the fuck? Yeah, I kind of feel like killing somebody right now. I don't like horrible people waking me up to tell me about their horrible thoughts. What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Anyways, you get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Honestly, could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now! So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there right now. Oh, fuck! You know, if I'm like into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. Always wanted to go there. What's wrong with you? Have you thought about seeing a therapist? Maybe it would help you talk to somebody about these feelings. Somebody professional. Not licensed or anything. It seems like you might have a personality disorder. Might be worth looking into. Nah, I don't need to do that. Bus strangers are the best therapist. I feel a lot better after talking to you. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking, not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus. So if you aren't getting off my stop, you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop till this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though, come to think of it. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. Coal mine up in Yallersea. There's always a job listener or two on the boards around here. Never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. Looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. Lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, have something for you. The stranger rifles through his bag before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled. Got them at a gas station a few buses back. Notice you haven't eaten much, so I could figure you'd use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you were. Screw you and screw your peanuts. Hey man, I'm just trying to be friendly. Look, there's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Just like that, you're alone. A stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Pat. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Condolences. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yeah, great. Thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Dialogue options labeled Explore can be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths. The Bus Stranger prologue is apparently based on a real-life interaction one of the devs had. Oh, man. I can't believe we've never met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Is there bad blood between us? I'm sorry, but all I know is my mom left and she was mad at the side of the family. But I don't know much about that. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. So, how are you holding up? Fine. You need to talk to me, right? I lost my mom, too. I know we only just met. But, you know, I vent. I went through something similar with my own mom, so you very need to vent her. I'm good. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Have you worked out all the details yet? Taken care of, don't need any help. So I guess we're both members of the Dead Mom Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you, icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the mountain road. What a piece of shit! Here it is, the Scarlet estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments and sit in...
Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Self-voicing disabled.
You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of floorboards as the house sways itself in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you malleate your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. The architecture reminds me of the Biltmore estate. The architecture here is breathtaking. Chateau-esque style reminiscent of Biltmore estate. Color me marginally impressed. I didn't have you pegged as cultured. Believe it or not, the estate actually predates the Biltmore by nearly 3 decades. It used to be the crown jewel of the region, but times change and the attentions of the masses are ever so fickle. Shall we begin the tour? Follow me. Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long and dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name's Janie. Wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. You need any food? There's fixins for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. They're off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Awesome, I fucking love PB&J. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? Smile can't be real. I didn't, but good for you. Ugh. You said somebody actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did and leave? Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you just have to learn to live with. Y'all could try a little harder, though. Y'all could at least try washing your dishes. Y'all? You lumping me in with Janie? No. This mess is her responsibility. That's what I pay her for. If you have an issue with the state of the place, take it up with her. I might want to eat something other than PB&J, though. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store and a diner. Usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy it yourself at the general store. If you touch my stash, I'll know, and there will be consequences. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been an hour since I've gone. So till you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Don't try to pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ne me parle pas. Ah, vous parlez le français. Your French is terrible. Disgusting. How dare you defile my language with your clumsy American tongue? Hey, regardez! Oh, de pièce de merde. Aucune raison de tu peux parler avec moi comme ça. American tongue. Ha ha ha, very funny. Your name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. Bon, tu sais, te Christ dans ta tabarnak avec le chat ici. Elmo, il est poli. Non, il est pas poli. Man, it's cute. You once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you gotta do. Oh, man. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you on the other side of the bathroom wall. It'd be a lot nicer if Janie didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of the place. Can I use your bathroom instead? No. Now hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Are you sure this toilet works? Yeah? Why wouldn't it? Water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. Oh no. You sign resignation. Okay. That's the spirit. Scram, fellas, the jig is up. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I should really add a game title text. It's on the fucking screen, dude. If you look below the video, it says the game that I'm playing. Bugs skitter. I'm gonna piss in it. Toilet's in a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner. Your business needs doing. This is as good a place as any. You do what you do, and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. Linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. Closet's full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. You can't use the dresser. It should be empty. This room's a fucking dump. What a dump. I hate it. A dump is a historic landmark you're staying in for free. City folk really are rude. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique. I handed down through the family for generations. Sorry if it's not the flimsy IKEA McFurniture you're used to. Frankly, you don't deserve to be sleeping here if you ask me, but my mother wouldn't want me turning you out onto the street. So here we are. Lucky for you, I got a good enough sense of common decency to continue to host you rather than throw you out on the street. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people slept here. And now you'll sleep here. Keeping on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. Ooh, shit. I'm afraid I must. Oh, fuck. It's gone. Don't expect to see much of me. Where are you going, anyway? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills. What kind of work do you do? We're on the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. Requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you don't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited it and claimed to it years ago. Can I watch? What? No, the mine's dangerous. I can't babysit you and do your job. And my job. Hashtag girl boss. Can't believe you're only in your 20s and running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Pat. Any other name questions before I leave? I got stuff. I got wife, baby, cat, dog, house. Good job. Xbox. This nice cup that I like. Oh, cool, the fucking thing broke. Is there a library in the estate? Couldn't bring too many books with me, and I'm not sure what else to do with my time. There is, but as I said earlier, most of the building's off limits. The library's in the west wing, which is extra off limits. Better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there. Why are you being such a jerk to me? You asked me to come to the funeral. Since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What is going on? Was it something I said? Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you got here, but you aren't exactly one to top. You've been a horrible guest. Maybe we can start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I got work to do. Okay. Do you think you can take me into town before you leave? No, it's just down the hill. You can walk yourself. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you know? I don't know. Go walk around in town or something until you get tired. There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Are you sure you can take the day off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town. No, some of us have responsibilities. If you think about it, though, isn't the greatest responsibility of all taking care of your family? Ha! It's rich coming from somebody whose mother abandoned us because she didn't want to run the family business. And now here I am, the only person left to manage the estate, and here you are asking you to take me away from my duties to hang out with you. I'm going back to work. Stay here, go into town, do whatever you want. Just keep out of trouble. Alright, I won't keep you. We should hang out when you get back. We'll see. A lot of needs to get done this week. Cousin leaves at the front door. And now it's just you in the sprawling, decrepit estate. Right into the Forbidden Wing. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the Forbidden Wings. Except for the locks and chains, sealing them shut. PB&J sounds alright. Haven't had anything to eat all day. Only thing louder than your stomach now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. PB&J sounds exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, and a plate, and a knife. Bonjour, Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I do not want to talk to you. Go away. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? It's the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. I'm not doing the accent for the rest of it. I'm tired. Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the cat estate? Nosy, aren't you? But of course I'm not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it doesn't belong. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. I can't even help it. Fuck. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things in my own hands. Ah! She bit me! Motherfucker. Search the fridge. Your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, Janie, stay out in all caps. Below it in separate handwriting are the words, okie dokie. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you've yet to touch anything other than the handle. We'll take out. What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. Can't even tell what it used to be. Substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. What is wrong with me? What kind of horrible goblin would do this, you think to yourself, as you dip your hands into the goop? It's thicker than expected. Almost spongy. You scoop some into your wretched claw of a hand and slowly bring it up to your mouth, allowing the musk to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth. It tastes like rot, like the smell of decaying mulch and burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of slugs. You can almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps that's just your own tongue convulsing in disgust of what you've done. You swallow the slime. You've done it. There's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wriggling worms. Your gag reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes into your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy residue now coats the inside of your mouth and throat, and your teeth squeak with a slippery little film, making it impossible to forget what you've done. Sumidagut. Did something break in that tiny brain of yours? That means you disgust me. You have a feeling the consequences for this action will be severe. A problem for a future you to worry about. Check mayonnaise. You probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. Pick up the jar. It's labeled flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. The jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Best to put it back and you forget you ever saw it. Grab ice cream. Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this. You think to yourself as you reach for a pint of banana chocolate chunk. Eat it. She'll be really mad if she finds out. Your conscience warns you as you scoot straight from the pint and shove it in your mouth. Oh ho ho, Tabitha will love this. Before you know it, half the container's empty. Eat the rest and bury the container in the bottom of the trash. There's only one way to fix this. Though you're already a little full, you dive back into the ice cream until the entire pint is empty. You then squash the container into a ball, trying to make it unrecognizable before jamming it as far down into the trash bin as you can. Out of sight, out of mind. You return to the fridge, your guilt subsiding. Take jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking the expiration. You breathe a sigh of release when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly's one of the few things that the kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Examine the mac and cheese. Pick up a box of her mac and cheese. You can't see you've ever seen this brand before. Cook it for yourself. Empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. You're not sure what force of chaos compelled you to do this, but it's done. Close the box and tuck it far back behind the others. Take bread. Pick up one of the non-moldy leaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take peanut butter. The king of nut butters. Only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Only things you need now are a plate and a knife. Close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Cabinet must be where she keeps the dishes, where, and oddly enough, the utensils. Examine the mug. I was blown away at Blowing Rocks, North Carolina, so your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it's only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. Might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Examine the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlan, so this was not from her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Perlan wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who would give out themed shot glasses at birthday parties. Grab a bowl. Reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, the blend of vinegar and dead moths splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. The back of the bowl is a note that reads, "Moth trap, do not touch." Whoops. Ha, idiot. Your shirt's now unpleasantly wet. Probably change into something clean before you leave the house. Grab a plate and a butter knife. It's the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Close the cabinet. Look back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's check out the garden. Was reclaimed by wilderness long ago. Might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Back to the kitchen. Close the door behind you. Let's make it. Even though you've already eaten God knows what from the fridge, your ravenous form quickly sets to work making a PB&J. Job well done. All that hassle and took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. You're done here. Congrats, you've eaten and had a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Let's go to the room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Let's check the closet. Oh, fuck that. You can see why the cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry this around with you. Close the closet behind you. Drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Afraid! What's your name, little guy? I'm Pat. Dustin. What are you doing in my drawers? Warm. Dark. What's in the forbidden wings? There's a door with a bunch of locks I can't get in here. Dustin shivers. Bad place, not safe. Dustin, no visit. Can you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? Perlan died. Only one human lives here. Dustin not good with names. 2 humans live here. Can you tell me about the humans that live here, Dustin? 1 human sad, 1 human scary. Can you tell me about the sad human? Cries, gives Dustin bad sleeps. Can you tell me about the scary human? Always watches, eyes hateful. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. Can you move? I want to put my clothes in here. No, this Dustin house. Alright, well. You can get a nest. Gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them into a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. Close the drawer, satisfied with yourself with a job well done. Let's look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you'd definitely do that, just not right now. Painting on the wall. Must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your haunting cousin until a week ago, so it's not really that much of a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Let's take a nap. You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed's lumpy in strange places. You can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. That's enough. Doesn't seem like there's enough for you to do right now. Might as well head to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. If you'd have known you'd end up having to walk all the way to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though, maybe your mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here, but your serenity is quickly overcome by a sudden urge to puke. The slime wants out. Force it down. You're not going to let this slime get the best of you. You think yourself as you muster up every last ounce of willpower and force it back into your guts. You're safe for now. There's no telling how long it'll last. Finally, you made it into town. The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has seen better days. Still the feeling of an idyllic country town, but the sidewalks are cracked, and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. Chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Yeah! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers. Yeah, look at that fucking freak! I want to kiss it! Why, I do declare, who is this stranger, and why does he smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. The excitement of meeting this new stranger causes your stomach to turn. Once more, the slime is making its escape. Force it back down. I can do this all day, you think to yourself as you struggle once more to force the slime back into your stomach. You succeed. But you don't think you'll manage to pull this off again. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good. All good here. Phew, that's good to hear. For a second there, I thought you were going to puke on me. Anyway, I'm Stella. Nice to meet you. Not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? Scarlet funeral? Yep, just got into town today. Wow, didn't think there'd be anybody else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. Uh-oh. Haven't seen her since Perland passed. For a while before that, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. Hope she's okay. She always so, you know, rough around the edges? Yeah, that's Tabby for you. Don't take it too personal. Not sure what it says about her state of mind that she's still her grumpy old self. Probably be good for you now that you're staying there, even though she probably never admit it. I want to kiss that dog. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody else knows everybody as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little closer both in school's production of a Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. Then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or that horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, that was great. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up at the spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? Sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Wait, are you messing with me? You can't talk to my dog, can you? Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern Belle when she talks. Haha, yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw a breath, but I still very much plan to outlive her. Oh, you just got to town. You must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee, and they got amazing biscuits. My treat. Pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life, all of which grinds to a sudden halt when the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. With all eyes on you, your stomach starts to churn. Again, the slime refuses to be contained. You've held it back too long, and it yearns to be free with a force more powerful than your comprehension. As it barrels through your esophagus, you spot a small trash can. You aim for it as best you can before it erupts from your mouth. Some of it made it in. Much of your vomit and bile still plattered across the entryway of the diner, all while every pair of eyes in the world was on you. As someone rushes out of the kitchen with a mop bucket, Stella hurries you to a booth. Hey, everybody, this is Tabitha's cousin. He's here for the funeral, and I guess he's not feeling very well. Looks like your entrance is probably a little more dramatic than you were expecting. The dog is sitting at the table! The dog is sitting at the table! I love this! Are you feeling okay? Do you need something? I'm reaping what I've sown. Don't mind me. I ate something that I knew would make me sick, and now here we are. We've all been there, pal. Hope you feel better after letting it all out. I know I've certainly been there more times than I'd like to count. Hey, stranger. Hope you're feeling better. And Stella already went and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully put a specially brewed cup of coffee on the table in front of Stella. Ah, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs at the bacon and digs in. You hit Y or the triangle button on your gamepad to hide the text box. Look at it go! That's just what Zangief looks like when he eats food. Just... Pugs and bulldogs are just like horrible nightmare creatures. Just abandoned by Lord God. Abandoned to their own cursed life. But they're so cute, I want to kiss them. Anything for you. Stella said she's buying, so I'll have one of everything. Please and thank you. How about we start with some biscuits and coffee? No problem. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug before you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. One of everything, huh? Normally I love to, but I gotta head out in not too long. Anyway, the funeral's not until Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be little for kids, but I do it every month anyway. Okay, I need to ask a question. Where the fuck is this game going? I'm absolutely, completely fucking baffled as to where this game is going. It doesn't even seem to actually be a visual novel yet. There's always reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. Did you say reading adventure? Yeah, Oscar's all about keeping things on theme. So this month's is a bunch of ghost stories. I think he's calling it spooky bookies. You know, like a ghost would say it. Oh my god, that's perfect. Cool, we should check it out this week. But that's really just an afternoon. Anything you want to do for the rest of the week? I'll probably do what I can to support Tabitha through this. But with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that'd be enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. If you thought about exploring the local trails at all, I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job. I'd be happy to show you around. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Hey, Winnie wanted me to give you the biscuit on the house. Sends her condolences. What do I look like, a fucking charity case? I can buy my own biscuits. I don't need your fucking sympathy. What unbecoming behavior. Oh, sorry. I guess you can pay for it if you really want. No, you already offered. No takebacks. But if your business fails because you keep giving freebies to people who can afford their own business, don't expect any sympathy from me. Uh-huh. Good. Now that you've made that known, your snack awaits. Pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from the surface. Take a bite. Melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, it's a perfect biscuit. I've had better. It's good, but I've had better biscuits in my life. You ever been to this restaurant called Bojangles? I had one of theirs on the bus ride over here. Now that was a really good biscuit. You're lying through your teeth. It's the best biscuit you've ever had. Yeah, I've heard of Bojangles. To each his own, I guess. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Of course I don't act like this. This is a video game. If there was a button that shit on the fucking floor, I'd hit it right now. I mean, oh no! I'm a YouTuber. Ugh. You and everyone else. Yeah, a lot of folks are starting channels these days, it's true. But I think I'm making it work, and I love making videos, so why not make money off my passion while I can, you know? Plus, her channel's really good. You should check it out. She hunts cryptids. It's like the Discovery Channel, but with better research. I think the best video start would be that river one, not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. Didn't expect much out of the footage, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner's a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird at the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. I wound up catching this on camera. Pulls out the phone to show you a clip of something in a river. The size and shape of the creature's body tells you it's likely a predator, definitely not a wolf. Seem to recall mountain lions used to live up there. Who's to say there aren't a few left? Some folks said it was a beaver. If that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also seen people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that got escaped out from a local wildlife sanctuary. But it was a mountain lion. I could smell it stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was. And I'm the one who saw the thing with my own eyes. You decided to share Gretchen's insight. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Haha, very funny. You might have gotten there earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for the theory, no, absolutely not a mountain lion. No mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. No reason to think one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body's too long, no way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries are missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free and now forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commentators for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I was planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if you'd want to come along. Pretty easy one this week. Wouldn't have to camp. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers! Sorry, Avery. It's okay, I should probably get back to that instead of standing around chatting. See you around. Now the coast is clear. Going after Skunk Ape. Doesn't Skunk Ape live in Florida? Oh, you know your stuff. I need to make a good partner. Mostly lives in Florida. They've been sightings as far north as Virginia. I was doing research for last week's video. Came across a report where a lady from town over came seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her doll. And I leave no stone unturned. I decided it was worth investigating. Yeah, a Skunk Ape is just a fucking bear with mange. Yeah. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that kind of thing? Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. Wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I'm going to stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen with me out there. Say no more, I'm in. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in the middle school. This will be like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible. We had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered. You know what gets me thinking? I wonder if they'd be down to come along, get the old gang, get back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You want me to come by, or? Okay, if you're really sure, if you change your mind. I was just calling to ask if you want to come out of the woods. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. Hope you take it easy. Swing by this week and have something more low-key. How's that? Huh, yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon, bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. Never did like the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. Had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years ago, but it feels like it's gotten worse lately. Can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, not my place to talk about. Got a little excited thinking about leaving him, having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Ooh.
Self-voicing enabled. That'd be nice. Selected.
Ooh.
Pat, that'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Stella, awesome. I'll make it happen.
He's definitely the trickier one to meet.
Self-voicing disabled.
Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. A friendship can wait. We've got a Skunk Ape to hunt. So we probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good second impression. After all, you just puked your guts out in front of half the town. Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. It's not like you asked to come here to this diner or asked for Avery to stand by and chat with you and Stella. And on top of that, you didn't even pay for any food, so why should you leave a tip? What is there to tip for? You get up from the table guilt-free as Stella pulls out a $5 and lays it on the table. Thanks for the coffee, Avery. See you later. Turns to leave the diner and you follow close behind. Hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow. You see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following somebody you just met in a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... nothing. You aren't particularly worried about or invested in what happens tonight. You're just along for the ride, putting one foot in front of the other till it's over and you go to sleep. Gotta love that brisk fall weather. Past summer's the hottest on record since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer's the hottest yet until next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy's restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like Skunk Ape. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That's pretty fucked up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of deer doing it. So I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's the weirdest. 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide pile of old cans and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it. So you could barely tell what it was until you stepped on it. It's practically solid ground with how much it's been compressed. You still fall through if you weren't careful. Therefore the name. Better be up on your shots, you want to mess up with that shit. All stuff from the 50s too. Super neat. Salvage a few bottles I keep on my dresser. Like a little souvenir. You really expecting to find anything out there? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? Hey, chances are never zero, right? Anything bad happen on one of these hikes? You know. Let me think. What was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff? He was fine. Had some folks from town rig a pulley to get him out of the ravine. His leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Although there was that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. Getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats. Wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out wampus cats were actually skunks who did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. As if. Made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind, that's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. Took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, it was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, there was a time I accidentally stumbled onto Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. That just happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? You know, I'm a little surprised to see you getting cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you pegged as pretty adventurous. Really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. Might be a little jumpy, but he means well. The trails are way off from his farm. Duke's a sweetheart, Pat. You don't need to be concerned about him. If it makes you feel any better, been out on the trails with him before. Man sounds like a truck crashing through woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. Worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear. Even they scare easy. But hey, no point in worrying about whatever bad stuff may happen. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something. We're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. If you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? It's not like being anxious ever stops anything bad from happening. In my experience, all it does is make the bad thing worse. The only thing you can do is tell yourself, this has happened. There's no going back before the bad thing happened, and then you work on making things better. Anyway, this is to say we're good, don't worry. You hear that? Calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. Who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't. Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back to town. Best you steer clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. I won't be too appreciative of a couple fools with camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight, Duke? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? See anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You can never stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, dude, come on. Maybe I can help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. No, you did. But I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it the way you tromp around the woods at night, yell about chunk of bungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. Lost 3 this week. Can't afford to lose any many more than that. Sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't want you to come to these things. Ain't got no skunk ape, whatever that is. Know exactly what that is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out here, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. These sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any one night of tracking. And I know for a fact it's been getting at my chickens. Couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 90s, and even those were iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. Can't believe you got there on your YouTubes saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. Read those comments that people post on your video, call me all sorts of names just for seeing things with my own eyes I know to be true. Sorry, Duke, I didn't mean to sick anybody in you. I don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come home carrying a mountain lion corpse out at dawn. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Can't you just buy more chickens? Aren't chickens really cheap? Can you just buy a new chicken? I don't even know where to begin. That just came out of your mouth. Don't you know it ain't polite to ask about finances? And you know how important a man's chickens are. How uncouth asking about a man's financials. Keep food on my table. They keep my soil fertilized. They keep me earn a living. And most of all, they're my pride and joy. I raised them with my own 2 hands. Been with me since they were first laid by their mamas. Their family, the chickens we lost last week, they're the prettiest little Wyandottes you'd ever meet. They come up right out of your hand, sit on my lap. Sure, I raise more chickens. There's no replacing birds like these. You're just mad they didn't live long enough to get eaten by you. You say you love them, but how can you truly love them if they're meant to put food on your table? You do know eggs come out of chickens, right? Practically fall out of them on the daily. Killing them would lose me more food than I gave my Y margin. Oh, I'm sure you never killed any for a nice chicken dinner. Of course I have. When they good old Freddy put out the misery. Same as any folk put down a pet when they're old and suffering. Just the country way. None of them needles. Why not eat them after? Ain't that fitting way to remember a beloved animal, to have them become a part of you in a way? Alright, I think we lost the thread here. Tell you what, Duke. I was really hoping to be able to film tonight, so I get my video out on time of my usual schedule. But I'll let you have the woods. Go back home and leave you to it. That's right. Get on home, you two. Best you stay out of trouble tonight. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. No way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail will get us around him. Silently following. Trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, looks like a good shot. Mine holding the camera. Hands you the camera, takes position. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Pat, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching. Stellars! And keep digging. Gretches. I can take that camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Is that dog blind? Probably. In the meantime, we get to take all this gorgeous scenery. Pugs and bulldogs, both types, have, like, astonishingly bad eyesight. Like, Zangief cannot see me from, like, 15 feet away. It's embarrassing. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I'm used to being surrounded by endless distractions from the crushing weight of the universe. Other people, exciting food, towering skyscrapers standing as monuments to man's importance. Out here, I'm reminded how fragile my place in the cosmos is. Just how unimportant I am. This whole force is nothing but a speck in the universe, and I a tiny mote upon its surface. I am nothing, and if I fall to my death here, I would merely be falling back into the nothingness. A fitting end to something as insignificant as a single human life. Also, there's too many bugs. Stella reaches out and pats you on the shoulder. We'll get you more bug repellent when we stop for a rest. Your quiet moment, Stella, is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Oh no, it's the fucking skunk ape! Now it's we who are the hunted! I wish. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about big scary predators. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating in the woods, she reaches for a flashlight. Whoa! A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. A deer! Let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my Stella's personal space? Let me at him. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my. Seems I was consumed by blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping the harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Was there some kind of cyst on that deer? It looked bad. Yeah, I think you're right. Bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. Not much we can do about it. Time over. This has a very, very, very slow start. Does this branch at any point? It does? What a strange game. What a strange game. I picked a slime route. That's a slime route. The first episode is free, very character driven. So a very slow burn is what you're saying. Looks like that is it for tonight. Yeah, I picked the slime. Yeah, Slay the Princess is like this on turbo fucking speed. This feels like a book series. I don't hate the writing. I think it is very interestingly well written. Why did I talk like that? What the fuck? That's troubling. Like a lot of setup. Like it reminds me of Crimson Peak, honestly, which I mean Scarlet Hollow. So all I'm gonna ask. There's more going on there than just a funeral and a coal mine, I assume. Maybe. Fucking YouTubers. Oh, hell yeah. Paige is gonna heat up spaghetti. Fuck yeah. So episode 1 of this game is free. I did buy it, though. So, how much of that first episode was I through? Three-quarters? Oh, interesting. So, Matt TF8 says coal mines are inherently haunted. Yeah. Yeah, I'd believe that. Because people, like a lot of people die in coal mines. Like a lot. Like a absolutely bizarre, huge, crazy amount of people die in coal mines. It's fucking crazy. I'm going to put that onto Beated the Backlog. That's what I'm going to do. That's a cool game. I would continue to play that. What else did we play today? We played Worldless. That also beated the backlog. Good games today. You're 2 minutes away from Big Branch? Yeah. I will probably not check that out again until it's done. And then my baby will be in school. And I will cry all day. Every day. Because we don't get to hang out all day anymore. He'll have new friends. Dude, the baby is like still a little baby, and I can already see why my mom got so upset when I started to go to school. I can already see it. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, Mom, why are you so upset when I started to go to school? And she was like, you don't understand. I was like, oh, yeah, I get it. I'm a big emotional baby. And I have all these feelings. Ugh. Gross. Gross. I'm sad now. All right, let's thank the peepo. That's you. And I'm going to go eat some spaghetti. Tomorrow's the podcast, and tomorrow's podcast will feature the PalWorld Discourse with Wooly. Then Wednesday, I'm not doing nothing. I'm busy on Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I'll be streaming. Has Wooly touched it yet? Wooly probably just got home like earlier this afternoon. So I seriously doubt it. New PalWorld lore drop. Guns were added to the game because they thought it would not be a global success and, quote, Americans love shooting things. They're fucking right. They're fucking right. Where's the lie? Dapper Skeleton 69 rated the channel just a little bit ago. Thank you, Dapper Skeleton. I love you. T-Man 451, I love you too. So to you, Gevers 81. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the subs. Byery sub to say 15 orbs. Thanks. That's a lot of orbs. White Sasquatch sub. Thank you. Fro Diddley sub. Why is this number so fucking high? That's a 39-month streak of subs. Thank you. Silent Streamer J sub. Thanks, man. Bailey Gaming subscribed again. Thank you, buddy. And Comb Brush Fiber Crunk kicked in a sub. Only thing more cringe than telling people you're a YouTuber is talking about something a YouTuber said, like there's someone you know. Oh, yeah, well, this guy I know from Canada can't stand Red Dead 2 because it keeps taking away control. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. No. No, you don't. No. No, don't do that. Mr. Rocket says they feel like their sub message got missed. Well. I'm looking. Ah! It did. Happy 48 months, Pat, from Mr. Rocket. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I hate having missed these, and it makes me feel bad. Sad that I missed the Beat the Backlog window since I want to get Slarpg on there before it got too beefy. Oh, well, better luck next time. Don't worry, gang. There'll be a second season, but we've got to make it through most of the way through the first season first. All right, that's it for me. Oh, wait, hold on. This guy I know, Pat, he recently started this trend where he spins a wheel and plays a game associated to a person on the wheel who recommended it. Apparently, they didn't use source control, just passed around files on thumb drives. They bought a bucket of thumb drives every week for this purpose. Yeah, the beginnings of PalWorld. So, like, one of the things, this is going to be my final thing about PalWorld today. One of the things that people are using against PalWorld is that the last game they made is called Craftopia, and it's like even more super Breath of the Wild ripoffy, and it's more poorly made. And they talk about Craftopia in this dev diary, and they talk about how like they didn't have anyone who knew how to make models, and they didn't know anyone how to make any environment, and they didn't have a single person who knew how to animate. So every single asset in Craftopia was store-bought. It was an asset off a third-party database. And they just tried to make the best game they could while not knowing how to do a goddamn thing. And under that context, Craftopia is kind of a miracle. Like, oh, fake it till you make it. Yeah. Let's just hope they didn't fake it too hard, huh? All right, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I will see you tomorrow on the podcast, and we're gonna guess what? We're gonna talk about fucking PalWorld. All right, you have a good night. Bye bye.